It hasn't been this high my entire life. I like when the waves will come over the bridge. It feels like I'm at the ocean.
The waves of water are being churned out by 3 open floodgates at Mansfield Dam.
It's impressive.
Justin Bishop and his boys live on Lake Austin. They like the view from back here. But this rising water is already seeping into their lakeside neighborhood.
The docks are flooded. It's up above the curb. Yeah, it's flooded.
The threat isn't lost on the steady stream of parents and kids lining up for a look.
Very fast, dangerous, and cool.
Right now, there are no plans to open another floodgate.
No.
Even the youngest visitors know what it would mean to heave more water downstream.
No, we'll be way too dangerous.
3 by 4 feet.
Listen in
So much to learn.
on Brad Powell's shopping trip,
2 to 3. Oh, that might work better.
and you can hear just how much he wants to be able to say.
Adios, mosquitoes.
Brad is filling up his cart
Yep, those are the good ones.
with plants he's read
Google.
naturally repel mosquitoes.
There's so many mosquitoes in my backyard, I figured I had to do something. I'm hoping to put lots of them around and create a non-toxic, organic repellent zone. So we'll see.
The problem is the man who sells the mosquito repellent plants
Here the geraniums are.
isn't sold on how well they work.
I'm a little sad.
Disappointed
Just got to my honey hole and they kicked us out.
on dry land.
Oh, it was a real big bummer.
It was just disappointing because it's Memorial Day weekend.
A police helicopter announced to boaters below the Pennybacker Bridge to get off the water.
All boats need to be off the lake immediately.
We got out just in time.
It caused a brief backlog at the 360 boat ramp.
It's pretty bad timing. I totally understand it.
Within an hour, those still on the water got a personal visit by police patrol.
It's about the people, it's about the safety. And we want to be out here and have fun, but at the end of the day, we want people to be safe.
No other way in or out. This is it.
Angie Johnson lives at the end of Lime Kiln Road. This slow water crossing is not the worst, it's just the first.
There are about 5 low water crossings between here and home.
This car was the first to go under.
It floated off about 2.5 hours ago.
To Angie's right, another soaked sedan. The usually busy road is now a temporary parking lot as families wait long hours to go home.
I do have a large.
Any Republicans who didn't arrive outfitted
Hats and t-shirts are 20, guys.
weren't likely to leave that way.
We just got the new Budweiser style shirt in.
It's selling fast, even though Trump has never chugged a Bud and doesn't drink.
He doesn't, but his fans do, It's about what they like.
And it escalated. Push came to shove.
I was assaulted 6 times. The police officer actually had to take me out for my safety. I didn't feel unsafe per se, but I guess he did.
And it did get loud.
You can't say that and think that it's okay.
But that's the whole thing. He didn't.
I think that the message is kind of getting lost and turning into an argument.
He's continued to paint a narrative time and time again that promotes a rhetoric of xenophobia, homophobia, racism. Please tell me how does that happen?
It's turning into name calling and finger pointing.
Makes me feel happy and humbled and just part of a larger community.
That community stretched in every direction from the Nueces Mosque near the UT campus. Hundreds brought their signs and goodwill to show support for Austin Muslims.
We're with them. We're here.
This is the first time Avery Orendorff has taken such a public stand in support of the Muslim community.
My life isn't at stake. But people who I'm close to, people who I love, are scared. And they need me, they need all of us to stand up for them.
That's just a die indicator. It just allows us to see where we've been.
And where your dog has been. This is Chelsea. She just got to the park, and right now her paws are perfectly clean. I want you to take a look. There's nothing on them. But we're going to check in about 15 minutes and see what they look like then. Chelsea's paws started picking up the powder pretty quickly. The great lawn is covered with a fairly thick coat of the herbicide, and Chelsea's long fur seems to work like a magnet. So after catching the ring about a dozen times, let's take a look at Chelsea's paws. You can see they're pretty well coated in a blue or green. But as bad as it looks, the turf coordinator says it's not toxic.
You can see that it makes a difference. With just small changes can add up.
Kathy has made all the changes she can, except with her 15-year-old.
He really likes taking showers.
It's the one place she lets her money go down the drain. And it's made Cliff the cleanest cat in the world.
He'll beg for him.
He's got a feline fascination.
Sometimes he just lets it pool for a while.
With this flowing faucet.
I know, he's weird.
Weird works in Austin, unless it gets wasteful.
I've been holding back tears for the longest.
But that didn't last long.
Y'all at the corner?
How could it?
Say hi. Tell everybody hi.
When her miracle baby not only came home,
step up,
but walked.
All right, we home. Knock on the door, say, I'm home. I'm home.
If Zabri could only know.
You happy to be home?
Yeah.
Just how much this moment means.
Hi, baby.
She'd understand why her family is both smiling and crying.
Tears of joy to see her home. It's been 3 months.
Baby.
And by her being home is a blessing. I don't know how to thank Dale Children's Hospital for everything they did. I'm just happy to see her home.
It's a lot to take in for a 7-year-old. One who's been through the unimaginable. But one thing Zabri knows for sure.
I'm home.
And that's exactly where she plans to stay.